Never get too greedy, Franklin. The minute you do that, you lost your advantage.
I mean, I honestly couldn't have picked a better intro. Truer words couldn't have been said, and the fact that 2K put that into their video game and didn't take his own advice is absolutely amazing. Those words right there are amazing. Now, if you don't know what that clip is from, 2K has decided to add a commercial into its video games that you cannot skip at all. Now, if you don't know what a normal 2K loading screen looks like, let me go ahead and show you that right now. Right? So as you can see on this screen right here, you will see this is normally when you first get right here, you get to see 2K TV, the new episode that they have. And if you don't want to watch this, all you have to do is if you're on Xbox, you press A. If you're on PlayStation, as you see on the screen, you press X and you can watch the pre-game show. Now here's the commercial that 2K recently added into the game. Do you see the difference? Maybe you ain't got a good eye. Let me go ahead and let me point you in the right direction. Look at that bottom right hand corner. There's no button to go to the pregame show. You can't watch Shaq and Kenny when this commercial comes on. This is a complete unskippable commercial. 2K purposely removed that feature, so for all of the users that played their game for that day, they were forced to see that commercial. 2K, we were perfectly willing to turn a blind eye when you added an item that we all can go to a local hair store and get for $1. When you added that item into your game and overcharged for it. Us, your user base, turned a blind eye to how much you charged us for do-rags simply because we wanted more customization in the game. The game started to get stale, so you started to add new cosmetics into the game. A lot of us didn't complain about that. But honestly, we can't turn a blind eye to this because nobody, I mean nobody asked you to put a commercial in this game. Also, on top of that, it's a commercial for a TV show that talks about crack. Bro, this game is rated E for everyone. Kids, that show is not for kids. That show is not for kids. That's an M-rated show. 2K is rated E for everyone, which means that kids can play this game. And kids saw that commercial. And that commercial was unskippable. Remember that. So kids couldn't skip seeing a commercial about a show that talks about crack. Do y'all not see the problem with this? Fam, they have no morals. They thought that they could get away with this. If you start putting the pieces together, it makes sense to why 2K is on sale for $2.99 right now on both platforms. Because they not missing money. They probably got a fat check to put this in the game. A show about crack in a rated E for everyone game. Somebody explain to me why they thought that was a good idea to put this into the game. Somebody explain to me why this in the game in the first place. Don't be that person in my comment section that defends 2K and tell me they gotta make money somehow. Because if you think about it, matter of fact, you ain't even gotta think about it, you should know it by now. 2K makes millions. Take-Two Interactive owns GTA. GTA prints money. Also, with 2K, 2K is a top 10 to top 15 selling game every month consistently. The My Team community, every time they make a new card, they dropping bags. The My Team community alone makes 2K millions. And then once you add on top of that the park community, where players is paying $60 every single time they want to make a new player, it ain't no need for 2K to put that into the game. This is not a free-to-play game. If it was free-to-play, then they would get a pass. But we paid $60. 65 plus tax. Some people bought the Legend Edition. I can't remember how much the Legend Edition was this year. What was it, 100? 150?
Great.
We paid enough to not see a commercial. Like, 2K is so greedy. I've never thought I would witness this. Like, 2K in 2009, 10, 11, 12, they were an amazing company. But 2K13, when VC was introduced into the game, shit went downhill, man. This is absolutely ridiculous, bro. Every year they increase the grind. Hell, this year they made it 10 times harder because they keep nerfing rep methods. They banning people for doing VC glitches if we don't want to pay for VC. They banning people for doing rep methods if we want to try to get our players up. They banning people left and right for no reason. And when you ask why you got banned, they won't tell you nothing. This company is a complete joke. And that's why in one of my previous videos, when I talked about one of the lawmakers in the United States trying to introduce a bill to regulate the video game industry when it comes to microtransactions, I was all for it. 2K can't control themselves, so the government intervention has to come. What's next? What's next? We've already got a show about crack. We can't go no lower. At least I think. Come on, man. Look at the practice they doing. They shutting servers off in 2 years. That's not normal. Don't act like it's normal. Call of Duty still got Call of Duty 4 servers on. That game is how old? You can't even transfer cosmetic items you purchase from character to characters on the same console, the same username. That's not normal. 50,000 VC for football. That's not normal. 20,000 for a do-rag, not normal. It's not. But that's my take on it, man. I want to know what y'all think. What do y'all think about this? Am I overreacting? Or do y'all see the problem with this, man? Something gotta be done, bro. Government intervention has to happen. The 2K community, I know the 2K community, we not boycotting this game. But goddamn, if the government trying to get involved, I'm here for it, man. But that's all I got for y'all boys. So make sure that you like, subscribe, hit those notifications so you can join the gang. And we out.